SP 2 million.
Hey yo, you know what it is. I'm with that.
I'm eating cherry craisins. I want to tell y'all about this crazy incident that happened to me one time. It had me so scared. About the time I was contacted by an alien.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to be in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
I'm not the type to get into aliens and space and all that type of stuff. It's kind of confusing, and it creeps me out, and it scares me to know that we might not be alone in this universe. Even though I watch Steven Universe all the time, and you know, the crystal gems and stuff like that are really aliens, I like to think that that type of stuff exists. Like I like to think that the Avatar people exist, like, you know, the blue natives that live on whatever, Jupiter or something like that. I like to think that those types of things exist. But when I'm talking about like creepy little aliens, like Independence Day type aliens, I don't want to know about that shit. It was this one day. There had been a lot of talk about, there had been a lot of talk about how the Egyptians were superior, and I saw this documentary on this type of alien called the reptilians, and you know, it was saying, you know, trying to, you know how people like link up stuff to conform conspiracies and stuff like that, and they was trying to say that the Egyptians had these big old huge heads and blah blah this because they were reptilians, and blah 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 this and blah blah that, and they were aliens and they were superior beings. This is why some of the bodies can't be found, and blah 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 this and blah blah that. The Egyptians had big ass heads because they was deformed. The Egyptians had big old heads and weird looking bodies because they made it with their own freaking brothers and sisters. And when you have incest inside the family, there is some stuff that is bound to happen with your insides, you know. That's what happens. Not because they were aliens, but because they had incest within their family, because they were trying to keep their bloodline pure. But look how you look. I mean, prime example why Tutankhamun, or King Tut, had club feet and he died at an early age, because look at his parents, they was brothers and sisters. That's what happened. So anyway, that's my personal belief from my research. But anyway, it goes on. So this person contacts me, and you know, we was just having a plain conversation. I was a little tipsy, you know, I was a little drunk, you know, I was just, you know, being nice, you know, when you have a little stuff in your, a little something in your system, you know, you kind of tend to be a little too friendly to people. So anyway, he was talking, and we was talking about the Egyptian thing and blah blah this, blah blah that, and he was telling me that it's true, and you know, things like this. So I'm playing along with, you know, a little conspiracy at the time. I'm getting a little creeped out, but you know, I'm still playing along because, you know, I love talking about Egyptians. I love talking about old times, Bible days, Roman days. I love talking about Greek mythology. I love all things that deal with any types of fantasy, you know, because I just love it, you know. So anyway, he was like, after the conversation started getting a little too weird for me, and then he said something. No, he said he was saying, like, you know, reptilians, they still live among us. Now these reptilians, they look like lizards. Basically, they look like big ass lizards, and they hide in plain sight. They can look like me and be a reptilian underneath, you know, have lizard lizardness underneath them. And, you know, from what I had saw in the documentary, you know, these reptilians, they're crazy, they're mean. You know, he was like, I was like, you know, they're in our government systems, and you know, this is why this is happening, you know, because the reptilians are actually in our government system, and they are up in the higher ranks or whatever. They control everything, you know. And he was like, well, not all of us are bad. What? Wait, what you say? I don't think I heard you correctly. So it took me a minute to reply back to that, because I was just like, am I drunk? Like, for real, did he really just say not all of us are bad? So previous to this incident that happened, me and when I was with my ex, Kenneth, we was outside and we was talking and walking and stuff. And I did see something in the sky. What I saw, what him and I saw, both of us saw this. You know, I had already been playing around with him, saying that I'm not from this earth, you know, I'm an alien and blah, 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 this, because I just like messing with folks. It was like a ring of colorful lights, and it was just going around and around. And I got scared as hell. I was like, oh my gosh, they coming back to get me. Oh my gosh, and he freaking out like, what the fuck are you talking about? They coming back to get you, girl, you crazy. I was just playing with him though. But I saw like a ring of lights, like, and it was like really, really high up in the sky. I knew it couldn't have been no toy or anything like that. It was like really, really high up in the sky, and I'm surprised that I even saw that far. But back to the conversation. So when I was talking to the guy, I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, are you trying to say that you're one of them? And he was like, yes. Next thing I know, this motherfucker sends me a picture in my DM of him tearing his face off. Girl, I got so fucking scared. I was like, oh my fucking gosh. I didn't reply back to his ass no more. I hurry up and deleted that damn conversation so freaking fast. Like, the picture, I'm not really sure of how to detect Photoshop stuff, but the shit kind of looked real to me. It looked hella real to me. Then I blocked him. Guess what this motherfucker did? He found out that I blocked him. Then he comes from another page, and then he was like, I'm so sorry if I upset you. I really didn't mean to upset you. I just want to be your friend, and blah blah this and blah blah that. I said, oh hell no, block. Then he come back from another page. I'm like, damn, how many motherfucking pages this motherfucker got? He come back from another page. He was like, I really didn't mean to try to scare you. I just wanted to try to get close to you and blah blah this. Block. Come back from another page. Oh my gosh, can you just please talk to me? Can you just please let me know what's going on? I'm sorry and blah blah this. Block. Come back from another page. This motherfucker don't have about 6, 7, 10 freaking goddamn pages. I blocked every single one of them. Every single one of them. Like, no lie. I was drunk as fuck, but I'm pretty sure I sobered the hell up then. Like, he had done killed all of my drunken state. Like, seriously, I got the most sense that you had ever done seen. I stayed my butt up. I cut all my lights out. I cut my TV on. I cut the cartoons on. Please, Jesus, please don't let the alien come get me. Please, Jesus, I don't want to be like the fourth kind. Please, Jesus,